If you're feeling unusually tired right now, this isn't weakness, it's a signal. Like a phone dimming its screen before a major system update, your life has been slowing down for a reason. The last year may have felt confusing, doors closing without explanation, plans stalling, energy dropping. But chaos doesn't prepare people. Silence does. Nothing you went through was accidental. You weren't being pushed back. You were being positioned. Think of an arrow pulled far back before it's released. From the outside, it looks like delay. In truth, it's stored force. That's what this season has been. Pressure without applause, training without recognition, preparation without proof. Before we go further, take 1 second to like this video and subscribe. It helps this message reach the people who are quietly going through the same pause, the same questions, the same exhaustion. People who need to hear this before what's coming catches them off guard. Now listen closely. Rest isn't what happens when nothing is going on. Rest is what happens right before everything changes. You're not being slowed down because you're unready. You're being slowed down because what's next moves fast, and only the steady will survive it, and what's coming will not be gentle. Chapter 1. When the world runs, the chosen learn to stop. Something new is beginning, but you won't hear it announced. It doesn't arrive with noise or urgency. It arrives quietly while the world keeps sprinting in circles. Look around. Everyone is moving, posting, grinding, forcing progress like speed alone equals success. Burnout has become a trophy. Exhaustion is called ambition. And yet nothing lasts, nothing sticks. It's like pouring water into a cracked cup. No matter how fast you pour, it still leaks. You might be wondering, why does slowing down feel so wrong if it's necessary? Why do I feel out of place while everyone else seems busy? Because you're not meant to keep pace with chaos. There's a small group most people never notice because they don't announce themselves. They don't chase attention. They don't explain their silence. They move like chess players in a room full of checkers, waiting, watching, conserving energy while others burn theirs too early. Think of a predator before the strike, perfectly still, not weak, not lazy, precise. The world calls motion power, but real power knows when not to move. If you've been pulled into stillness while everything else speeds up, you're not falling behind. You're stepping out of a race that was never designed for you, and into something far more dangerous for those who underestimated you. Chapter 2. The ones who wait will be the ones who move first. The ones who seem inactive right now are the ones being trained for control. While others panic, react, and burn themselves out trying to stay visible, these few are resting with purpose. They're watching patterns, they're listening between the noise, they're learning timing. And when things start to break, when systems fail, when certainty collapses, when confusion spreads, they won't freeze. They'll move with clean, exact steps. You might be asking yourself, how can stillness create leadership? Doesn't power come from action? Only when action is guided. Think of a surgeon in an emergency room. No rushing, no shaking hands. The room may be chaotic, but the one with the calmest mind holds the blade. Leadership doesn't belong to the loudest voice in a crisis. It belongs to the clearest one. Rest isn't laziness when it's intentional. It's the sharpening of awareness. It's conserving fuel for a moment that actually matters. Like a storm-trained lighthouse, these people don't chase the waves. They stand firm while others crash. Their advantage isn't more knowledge, it's clarity earned by knowing when not to move. Alignment without exhaustion is rare, and that's exactly why those who have it will lead when everything else loses direction. Chapter 3. The signal won't wait for the exhausted. When the moment arrives, it won't slow down for anyone who ran themselves empty. Only those who saved their strength will feel it, recognize it, and rise in time. If you felt like you're standing still while others rush ahead, hear this clearly. You are not behind, you are not late, and you are definitely not being forgotten. What's happening isn't accidental, it's surgical. You may wonder, why does it feel like I've been pulled away from everything? Why do familiar paths suddenly feel wrong? Because constant noise blurs direction. Imagine trying to follow a whisper in a stadium full of shouting voices. You had to be removed from the crowd so the signal could reach you. This pause is not about delay, it's about accuracy. Some people and situations were never meant to walk into your future, but momentum kept dragging you forward with them. So life stepped in and slowed you down, not to punish you, but to untangle you. Like a train switching tracks before a collision, the stop saved you from impact you couldn't see coming. When the signal comes, it won't announce itself twice. It will require clarity, not panic, energy, not desperation. That's why rest matters now. You're not stepping out of life. You're being repositioned, quietly, deliberately, for a path that only opens when you're finally free from the noise. Chapter 4. You weren't slowed down, you were moved out of the way. While others chased noise, attention, and approval, you were quietly redirected. You may have noticed it. Less urgency, fewer distractions, a strange calm mixed with uncertainty. It can feel uncomfortable watching people race ahead while your own pace softens. But this wasn't a downgrade, it was protection. You might ask, why does my life feel quieter while everyone else looks busy? Why do things that once excited me suddenly feel empty? Because some timelines look successful on the surface, but slowly drain the soul. Constant validation is expensive. It costs clarity, energy, and direction. You were removed before the bill came due. Think of a river splitting into two paths. One rushes loudly over rocks, splashing everywhere, exhausting itself. The other moves slower, deeper, untouched by chaos, and reaches the ocean intact. Speed doesn't decide destiny, direction does. The slower rhythm you're in isn't resistance, it's refinement. Life slowed you down so it could line you up correctly, so you wouldn't arrive early to something that would have ruined you, or late to something that requires you whole. This pause is shielding you from versions of the future that would have diluted who you are. Sometimes the universe doesn't push you forward. Sometimes it pulls you back just far enough to launch you cleanly. And when your destiny accelerates, it won't need permission from anyone who mistook speed for purpose. Chapter 5. Stillness is the filter, not the failure. There is nothing normal about being called into stillness while the world burns itself out. If you feel like life quietly stepped in, slowed everything down for you, understand this clearly. You weren't sidelined. You were selected. The pause you're in isn't a punishment for doing something wrong. It's separation. It's refinement. It's precision work happening away from the noise. You might be thinking, why does it feel like I don't belong where I used to? Why do familiar spaces suddenly feel heavy or chaotic? Because what's loud right now isn't meant to follow you forward. Chaos spreads, stress transfers. And if you had stayed in the same motion as everyone else, it would have bled into your next chapter and corrupted it before it even began. Think of wine pulled off the shelf to age in a dark, quiet room. Nothing appears to be happening, but time is doing the work. What comes out later is richer, stronger, and uncontaminated. That's what this season is doing to you. You're not meant to match the world's pace right now. You're meant to be out of reach of its panic. While others exhaust themselves chasing survival, you're being shaped somewhere quieter, where clarity can form without interference, and where the next version of you can emerge untouched by the chaos everyone else mistook for progress. Chapter 6. Your path was never meant to crowd the masses. Your journey isn't meant to be busy, messy, or filled with constant company. It was designed to be elevated, to rise above the noise, and to carve a space where clarity rules. If it feels like you're walking alone while others rush, that's because you are. You've been positioned differently, not by accident, but by design. And when the next shift hits, you'll see why. It won't resemble anything you've experienced before. You might wonder, does this mean I'm missing out? Am I falling behind? No. This is the space where the chosen are quietly prepared. Like a seed buried deep beneath the soil, the world above may seem full and noisy, but below, roots are growing in perfect alignment for the moment they break through. You can't lose, not now, not ever. Being chosen isn't about being better. It's about being ready. Faith always comes first, before proof, before signs, before applause. If you wait for evidence, it's not faith, it's just observation. True readiness starts in belief, in quiet trust, in holding still while the world spins past. And what's coming will test whether you've truly learned to stand apart. It will arrive fast, it will demand clarity, and it will separate the ready from the reactive. Chapter 7. Being chosen is quiet, not loud. Being chosen isn't about being better than anyone else. It's not a badge of superiority or proof that you're stronger. It's about alignment, your energy matching the path you were made for. When your life moves in tune with purpose, what looks like losing to the outside world is never a failure. It's a detour, a redirection that keeps you from paths that would dilute your power or slow your ascent. You might be asking, why do sudden changes feel like they're coming out of nowhere? Why does life move like a surprise when I've been still? Because what's about to enter your life wasn't made in the chaos. It was built quietly, carefully, while you rested, healed, and let go of everything that no longer fit. Like a blacksmith working behind closed doors, the fire was unseen, but the result is strong, precise, and ready to strike. What others see as instant luck is actually preparation that only you could have endured. The universe moves in whispers, not sirens. Your next chapter isn't random. It's the silent consequence of your patience, your stillness, and your readiness. And when it finally appears, it will feel like destiny arrived exactly when it was supposed to. Chapter 8. Breakthroughs don't explode. They unfold. What feels like a sudden breakthrough is rarely sudden at all. Opportunities, relationships, and clarity don't drop into your life by chance. They are the visible results of hidden work, invisible preparation, and quiet alignment that started long before you even realized a change was coming. Life has been building the foundation in silence while the world assumed nothing was happening. You may wonder, why does it feel like progress skipped me? Why does change hit others before me? Because real transformation doesn't follow the crowd. It follows a process. Like a seed beneath the soil, roots grow long and strong before the sprout even reaches the surface. The energy you've been cultivating, the patience you've been practicing, and the stillness you've embraced are all part of this hidden blueprint. Slow preparation allows for sudden transformation. A diamond doesn't form overnight. It needs pressure, heat, and time. Your breakthrough will arrive with the force and precision of something long prepared. What looks instant to others is actually the result of your quiet endurance, your deliberate rest, and your invisible work. When it hits, it will feel like magic, but you'll know the truth. The storm was already inside you. Chapter 9. Rest isn't a pause, it's construction. This rest you've been in isn't a delay. It isn't punishment, it's quiet construction. While it may feel like life slowed or stalled, what's actually happening is far greater. The universe has been assembling the version of you strong enough to hold what's coming next. Scattered energy breaks under pressure. Tired souls collapse when opportunity knocks. That's why your stillness matters so much. You might ask, why does resting feel like waiting? Why does progress feel invisible? Because some moments require a full vessel, not a leaky one. You can't catch a wave if you're fragmented. You can't lift a weight you weren't built to carry. The universe knows this, so it held back the timing. While the world rushes, while others burn themselves out, your energy has been quietly gathering, aligning, stabilizing. Think of it like a bow being pulled taut. You may not see the arrow in motion, but the tension is building. The release will come with precision, force, and direction. This rest has been preparing you, not delaying you, for impact. When it hits, you'll be ready to rise, unshaken and unbreakable, because everything was designed to unfold exactly like this. Chapter 10. The moment won't whisper, it will strike. When what's coming finally arrives, it will feel sudden, like it appeared from nowhere. But deep down, you'll recognize it immediately. You won't doubt it. You won't second guess it. That's because this isn't a season of slow, endless effort. You're not running a marathon, endlessly chasing miles that never end. You're in a launch window, a precise moment where preparation meets timing, where stillness becomes action, and where clarity becomes unstoppable movement. You might be wondering, why does change feel like it will come out of nowhere? What if I miss it? That's exactly the point. Some shifts don't creep in quietly. They arrive in a single moment that rewrites everything. Opportunity, clarity, direction, and life itself. Like a lightning strike, you can't predict it with your eyes, only with the readiness of your energy. Think of it as a bowstring pulled perfectly taut. The arrow isn't moving yet, but the second it releases, the target is hit with perfect precision. What's coming won't linger. It will demand recognition, action, and alignment. If you've been resting, observing, and preparing, you won't just survive it. You'll rise with exactness, clarity, and unstoppable force. Chapter 11. Strength isn't built in struggle, it's born in presence. Right now, you're not being made stronger by pushing through endless struggle or burning yourself out trying to keep up. You're being made present. Presence is the real power. It's what turns instinct into insight, confusion into clarity, and reaction into precision. When you're fully present, you notice signals that others miss. You respond instead of reacting. You move instead of stumble. You might ask, why does it feel like doing less is doing more? Why does rest feel like real work? Because presence is invisible, but it is what prepares you for the moments that matter. A calm mind sees what a frantic one never will. A rested body holds the energy needed to act when the signal comes. Stress can push you, but it can't sharpen you. Only deliberate stillness can do that. Think of a hunter waiting in the shadows. The world rushes past, noisy and loud, but the hunter sees every step, every detail, every opportunity. That's you. Every moment of quiet, every pause, every breath you've taken is sharpening your awareness. Rest isn't slowness, rest is preparation. And when the moment comes, your presence will strike with surgical precision. Chapter 12. Hibernation, not halt. The quiet work beneath the surface. This season you're in isn't stagnation. It's not about being stuck, failing, or missing your chance. It's true hibernation, the kind that preserves energy, rebuilds strength, and allows transformation to happen beneath the surface. The person you've been is quietly dissolving, letting go of habits, fears, and attachments that no longer serve your growth. Simultaneously, the person you're becoming is forming, slowly, patiently, in ways you can't yet measure but can absolutely feel. You may be wondering, do I need to push harder? Should I analyze everything happening? No, not now. This isn't the season for fixing or chasing. It's the season for space. Space to breathe, to feel, to reset. Think of it like clay resting before it's shaped. You can't force it to form until it's ready. All that's required from you is presence and patience. Stop overthinking, stop controlling, stop racing. The universe is quietly arranging the next chapter, aligning every detail so that when it's time to rise, you'll emerge fully intact, fully capable, and fully ready. Hibernation is preparation, and what's forming in you now will carry everything that's coming with unstoppable power. Chapter 13. Stillness is the furnace, not the fade. Stillness isn't nothing. It's not a pause in life or a sign that you've lost momentum. It's the quiet incubation of progress, the hidden work of growth that the world can't see. Every pause, every moment of rest, and every time you feel drained is part of a larger design. These aren't setbacks, they're preparation. You might ask, does this mean I'm losing my drive? Have I lost my spark? No, your fire isn't gone. What's happening is the universe gently extinguishing old flames, the habits, patterns, and energies that no longer serve your higher path, so that a new kind of fire can emerge, a fire that burns cleaner, stronger, and brighter than before. Think of it like a forge. The metal must sit in the heat, unmoved, before it can be hammered into shape. If you rush it, it bends, it cracks, it fails. But if you allow the process, the right fire ignites, shaping strength from what seemed like stillness. Honor your fatigue. Respect your quiet. Let your energy settle. The spark you thought was dim is only sleeping. Soon it will ignite a fire that transforms everything. Stillness isn't stopping. You're being prepared to rise, unstoppable and untouchable. Chapter 14. Clarity replaces chaos, walking your own path. As your awareness deepens, life begins to simplify. You start noticing what no longer serves you, the energy drains, the people who weigh you down, the distractions that keep you small, and instead of forcing yourself to fight against them, you simply let them go. You walk away quietly without guilt, without apology, because your peace is no longer negotiable. You may wonder, am I being harsh? Am I pushing people away? This isn't bitterness. This is clarity. This is alignment. You're not closing yourself off. You're clearing the clutter so your life can breathe. You're not becoming distant. You're becoming precise, like an arrow finally aimed at the target it was always meant to hit. Choosing yourself doesn't require permission, validation, or approval. It doesn't need loud announcements or dramatic gestures. It's quiet, confident, and uncompromising. Like pruning a tree, you remove what's dead or overgrown, not out of cruelty, but to make room for stronger branches to grow. The more you honor this process, the more your energy becomes magnetic, attracting only what matches your frequency. Walking away is not loss, it's alignment, and alignment always leads to breakthroughs you can't yet imagine. Conclusion. This is the moment to pause and reflect. Your rest isn't a shutdown, it's a summons. You're not stuck. You're quietly powering up in ways the world can't yet see. What's coming next isn't for those who are rushed, stressed, or scattered. It requires calm, focus, and clarity, not survival mode. You're not losing time, you're aligning with it. Every moment of stillness, every pause, every breath has been preparing you for what's about to arrive. You might feel impatient, wondering if life has forgotten you, but that's exactly the point. The universe is arranging things behind the scenes, moving pieces into place so that when the shift hits, it hits with precision, impact, and power. Whatever waits on the other side of this quiet will meet you fully prepared with more purpose and clarity than you ever expected. Now take a moment to honor this season. Like, subscribe, and comment the number 77 to signal that you're ready to step fully into what's coming. Share this message so it reaches someone else who needs to hear it too. Hold on, it's closer than it feels. The stillness is almost over, and the launch is imminent. Be ready, your moment is arriving.